Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and we are just about to do a sexy Sunday fragrance haul. And this is a very special fragrance haul, but our fragrance haul would not be complete, of course, without my bubbly pink champagne Moet Chandon. And this haul is all about Christina Aguilera's fabulous fragrances. I love Christina Aguilera. I think she is dynamic, I think she's sexy, I think she's talented, and I also think her fragrances are very seductive and sophisticated. So without further ado, let's get into our first fragrance. My first fragrance is Christina Aguilera's signature fragrance, and that, of course, is called Christina Aguilera. And as you can see by the shape of this bottle, it's a beautiful bottle that was designed to look like a woman's body. Very curvaceous, and it has beautiful black lace imprinted on the glass. And this bottle is 1.7 ounces. It is her first scent, it is her first signature fragrance, and it is a very sexy, floral, musky scent. The top notes are peonies and floral, and the base notes are musk and amber and vanilla, which makes it very oriental and very spicy and very long lasting. And as I mentioned before, Christina Aguilera, she's a very, very dynamic singer. She's extremely talented. Her fragrances are intoxicating, they are sensuous, they are seductive, they draw you into a web, into a circle of mystery and intrigue. So I'm going to tell you now a little bit about the notes of this very, very sexy, seductive fragrance, her very first fragrance, Christina Aguilera, her signature fragrance. So let me read you the notes, and I'll read you what it says about her fragrance. As I mentioned before, all her fragrances are seductive and sexy. So Christina Aguilera's signature fragrance is a bouquet of peonies and jasmine. It's flower enriched with creamy vanilla, and it's sometimes all you need to wear. So it is the perfect fragrance to wear in the boudoir with a very sexy black lingerie, lacy lingerie. As you could see by her bottle, that was the intent. It was supposed to be a woman's body with just black lace covering you up. So let's read some more about the notes. And these are the notes. The top notes are exotic fruit sorbet, black currant, which makes it very, very mysterious and powerful. And the heart notes are peony, jasmine, and plum. And when the dry down happens, it would be amber, vanilla, and musk. So, and when I spray this perfume, I have it on right now. When I spray this perfume on, of course you have to spray it behind your ears. Let me just spray it behind my ears. Twice behind my ears. Twice on the wrist, on your hand. I always love to spray it on the hand. And of course, inside your sexy décolletage and behind your sexy knees. And you will smell the aroma of black currant, of peonies, and musky notes, base notes of vanilla. It is really sexy, this fragrance. Very sexy, very seductive, and very seducing, and the perfect fragrance to wear in the boudoir or when you're going out for a sexy date out on the town. So now this is her first fragrance, her very, very first fragrance. So we are going to talk about some of her other fragrances. Now I don't have all of them, but these are fragrances that I have accumulated and that I absolutely adore. And I will tell you about the last fragrance I just was able to get my hands on. But we are going to go through all the fragrances that I do possess. And let me tell you, they are some of the most sexiest fragrances I have ever purchased. So we will be back in a moment with more of Christina Aguilera and her sexy, seductive perfumes.
Mystery.
Sometimes it's all you need to wear.
Christina Aguilera, the new fragrance.
My next fragrance is also Christina Aguilera, and that is her fragrance Royal Desire. And this fragrance is a very floral, it's extremely floral, it's more with rose, it's more woodsy, it's more like you're in the forest, it's more sexy and seductive like all her fragrances, but it has a hint of romance behind it, a hint of being a queen, being a princess, because of all the floral notes in this exotic blend of fragrances between the top notes, the middle notes, and the base notes. So, and it's quite enchanting, this fragrance. I mean, it makes you feel like a fairy princess. It really does. And I love the way it smells. Really is wonderful. It just really makes you feel royal and desirable. So I'm going to, oh yes, I could smell the fruit. The fruity fragrance is just, this is different from the first because it's more fruity and it's more floral. So let me read to you the notes and a little description about how seductive and how romantically enchanting this fragrance really is. So I'm going to read to you a little bit about the fragrance. Royal Desire by Christina Aguilera is a floral, woody, musky fragrance for women. Royal Desire was launched in 2010, and the top notes are marshmallow, blackcurrant, like her first signature scent, yuzu. Middle notes are lily, rose, honeysuckle, and iris. It's very enchanting, as I said. It makes you feel like a princess, like Cinderella in the forest. And the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and Virginia cedar. Now, her fragrances do not really last that long. They are, according to Fragrantica, they are moderate. So they do last a few hours. But as I've mentioned to you before, they are beautiful fragrances. They're very sexy, they're very romantic, they're very seductive, this one happens to be very, very enchanting. And young women will love it because it has such a romantic scent behind it. And I always tell everyone that when you do put fragrance on, not only do you put it on your pulse points, like here, I always put like two spurts here, 2 spurts there, and in the cleavage and on your wrists, on your pulse points, all over your shoulders. Put it behind your sexy knees. But also put it in your hair, ladies. Put it in your hair because the fragrance will last longer if you do put it in your hair. And this is, again, a very, very seductive, very sweet, very romantic fragrance. It really is meant for the young at heart, and it comes in a beautiful bottle. Also, like a woman's body, very curvaceous. And what's great about these bottles, this is also her 1.7 ounce bottle. What's great about these bottles is that you can put them in your purse. They're not overly huge, and they're kind of tall and silhouette looking, so you can just pop them in your evening bag or inside of your purse, and it should fit in with no problem. So again, this fragrance is, I've had this a while, and it is a very, very romantic, very wonderful, fruity, floral fragrance with some oriental notes in the base, the musk, the sandalwood, and the amber and the vanilla. So we are going to get into our next fragrance, darlings. Keep watching.
Christina Aguilera.
Feel like a queen.
With Royal Desire, the new fragrance by Christina Aguilera.
My next fragrance is a fabulous fragrance from Christina Aguilera. I received it around Christmas time, and I just thought that this fragrance is so nostalgic of Christmas, of Valentine's Day, of anything red and juicy and glamorous and spicy and elegant, and that, of course, is her fragrance, Red Sin. And this fragrance comes also in a bottle of a pretty much like like a woman's body, like Christina Aguilera's gorgeous, sexy silhouette, and it has red lace on the bottle, and it's a clear bottle, but just in the front it has gorgeous, gorgeous red lace, and it comes with a black bow tied around the top of the bottle, like a bow tie, so sexy and so glamorous. And this fragrance smells like apples and cinnamon, which makes me think of the fall, which makes me think of Christmas, and it is a beautiful, sexy, girly fragrance, and it makes you feel like there's something to celebrate, because it's just like a winter fragrance, and it's a beautiful fragrance to wear in the winter and for Christmas and for Valentine's Day. But if you're like me and you just want to be provocative and sensuous, you wear it all year round. So I am going to read you the notes now of this beautiful fragrance, Red Sin, which the name alone is sexy. I believe they call it that, Red Sin, because Adam and Eve, the apple, right? Adam and Eve gave the apple to Adam, and that was the red sin. The red meaning apple, and the sin. So that's what makes it so sexy and so provocative. So let me read you these notes. Okay, now, Red Sin by Christina Aguilera is a floral, fruity fragrance for women. Red Sin was launched in 2012, and the top notes are cinnamon and red apple, and the middle notes are cyclamen. Base notes are ginger, sandalwood, and musk. And of course, she always likes to dry down with the sandalwood and the musk to make it, to just have that cozy, warm, powdery scent behind it. So, and I just adore this fragrance. I think it is just one of the sexiest fragrances there is. Again, I love to squirt it behind my ears, in my cleavage, on my hands. I always like to put it on my hand, on my sexy shoulders. And don't forget, ladies, to put it behind your sexy knees. And this fragrance, always put it in your hair so that it has more longevity. And just, squirt it very nicely all over your body. And you will be quite pleased with the scent. And again, ladies, these fragrances are wonderful because they have a tall, thin silhouette to them, and you can just put them in your purse. And this again is also 1.7 ounces. So we are going to get now into our last fragrance. So keep watching.
I put a spell on you because you're mine.
Manchmal ist Rot alles, was man braucht. Red Sin, der neue, unwiderstehliche Duft von Christina Aguilera.
My last fragrance is Christina Aguilera's Violet Noir. And this is a very, very seductive fragrance. And the top notes are grapefruit and amber. And out of all the scents that I do have that are Christina Aguilera, I believe this is the strongest scent, and it is really meant for evening wear. And the reason for it being so fabulous and so seductive and so long-lasting is because it does have patchouli in it. And patchouli is a bush that is very potent and is used in a lot of fragrances. And that's in its base note, and it's a very strong scent. And as I mentioned before, it is, out of all her fragrances, probably the most long-lasting. So it's a beautiful bottle, by the way. And as you could see, it comes in this gorgeous purple box, Christina Aguilera. It's a purple box, and it has lace flowers on it. And the lettering is just gorgeous. It has her name in gold, Christina Aguilera. And this is the Eau de Parfum, but this is 1 ounce. And this is what the fragrance looks like in this bottle. It's a beautiful bottle, ladies. It's a purple bottle, and it has, again, Christina Aguilera's name, Violet Noir, which means black violet in French. And it's purple. It's like a plum color. and it has like purple lace on the bottle, and you know, that's what it looks like. And it is really, really intoxicating. And this is out of all her perfumes, again, the most long-lasting and the most seductive. The other ones I feel are more playful. This is more sophisticated. This is more womanly. This is more provocative. It's more mysterious. It's a very mysterious fragrance. And again, you know, I always like to put it behind my ears and this ear. On my hands, behind my sexy knees. Oh yeah, that is beautiful, ladies. What a beautiful scent. Now I am going to read you the notes of this very seductive, gorgeous, sexy fragrance. So I got this off of Fragrantica, which is an excellent website to go to find out more information about fragrance and how long-lasting fragrances are and what they smell like. And many people give their reviews on this particular website, and it's a great website to find information about perfume and what's trending and what's in style and what's hot. So let me read you a little information about this fabulous fragrance. Violet Noir by Christina Aguilera is an amber floral fragrance for women. So right there it tells you that it is an oriental exotic fragrance because it has the amber in it. Now this is a new fragrance, and Violet Noir was launched in 2018, and the top notes are passion fruit, nectarine blossom, and blood grapefruit. And that's sort of like why you're getting that purple amber look about the bottle. Now the middle notes are orange blossom, rose, I smell the rose, and of course the iris. And the base notes are patchouli, musk, and amber. So that's what makes this fragrance so mysterious, so inviting, so seductive. And again, it is a wonderful fragrance to wear out at night. I love wearing this out at night. I just got this perfume, so that's why I have the box. I just received this perfume. And of course, you know, all these fragrances I did get off of Amazon. So Amazon is a wonderful place to purchase anything, just about anything, fashion, home decor, fragrance. And again, this is what the bottle looks like, ladies. It is just absolutely very pretty, very seductive, and a perfect bottle to put in your evening bag before you go out for dinner or a night out on the town to have a sexy cocktail.
The mystery of a woman is defined by her confidence. Violet Noir, the alluring new fragrance by Christina Aguilera.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my show today about all my sexy Christina Aguilera fragrances. They're all wonderful, they're all romantic, they're all seductive, and they are all intoxicating perfumes, which I only wear the very best, darlings. So I'm glad you watched the show, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And I want to thank all of you out there. I just reached my 1,000 mark. I have 1,000 subscribers now. I'm very, very excited. It took me since last March. I had 613 subscribers, and now I have 1,000 plus. And the reason for that, ladies, why it took so long for me to get 1,000 subscribers is, as you know, I am a TV host and an entertainment journalist, and my priority was always about my TV show. So I was always running around filming, going to movie premieres and charity galas and writing for my blog. So I never really had time to invest in the YouTube channel. And when this pandemic hit, that was my perfect opportunity to work on my YouTube channel. And I thank you all for your support in subscribing to my channel. And if you're new here, thanks for coming on board, and I hope you enjoy my videos, and please do subscribe to my channel. My channel is all about celebrity Zoom interviews, and I'm hoping to do red carpet events again when things calm down with the pandemic. And I also do sexy, girly hauls. I love to do hauls with Shein, Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works. I'm going to be doing more with Rainbow, and I love Shein, I love Fashion Nova, and of course my favorite is Amazon. Yes, darling, we're going to eat now. We're going to eat. She's getting hungry. We're going to, and my favorite is, of course, Amazon. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I always publish a channel. I always publish a video every Sunday or every Monday. And I love you all. Pink champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.